Hello, my darlings. I am back. Without the nails, without the fancy setup. This is just a quick hello, guys. And I have tarot cards. What is happening on this channel? I know it's confusing. Thank you so much to those of you who have sent so many comments checking up on me, wondering if I'm okay. I love you guys. I'm sorry I have not responded. I will keep you posted. I will fill you in on what's been going on. Tarot cards are coming back to the channel. Readings are coming back to the channel. I am opening up my private reading calendar again. You can begin booking readings with me again. As far as the explanation of what's going on, guys, let me know. Do you want me to do a podcast? Do you want me to start a blog? That way the videos can just go straight to the reading. And those of you that want the deeper behind the scenes stuff, let me know. What do you want? Do you want videos? Do you want a blog? Do you want a podcast? For the other stuff, let me know. This is going to be a quick general message for all signs. Just a quick message. What do we need to know? Whenever you're finding this message, if it's right when I post, if it's a year from now, what message? What do we need to know at this time? Alrighty, my darlings. So the first card here says 3 of Swords. Don't panic. Don't panic, and I'll tell you why. This is about what we need to know. I'm not asking about what's going to happen. I'm asking what we need to know about right now. So chances are, at this moment, if you're watching this, you are feeling brokenhearted about the circumstances, or you're feeling a disappointment about what is going on around you. For many of you, I feel very strongly there's a sense of information being revealed to you in which you're feeling betrayed. I feel a sense of betrayal with this 3 of Swords. Not for something that's going to happen, but that it's already happened. And you're processing it now, or it's just been revealed to you recently. And I feel that you're feeling very disappointed because I'm hearing the words, how could you? How could you? Like, how could you not tell me this? Or how could you stoop so low? Or how could you, do this? Like, I feel like someone has really surprised you or let you down in some way. And to be honest with you, I feel for many of you, it has to do with family more so than like a romantic situation or a work situation, because I'm feeling Spirit is showing me like a bridge, and you haven't been wanting to walk across the bridge. You've been hesitating. You haven't been wanting to move forward, but Spirit is saying this has been revealed so that you give yourself permission to move forward. You give yourself permission to go in the direction you've been wanting to go, but you haven't gone because of who you don't want to leave behind. And so it's being revealed to you what you need to know. That's the sense that I'm getting with this 3 of Swords. Your next card here is the 7 of Swords. So there has been some sneakiness, my darlings, and it's being uncovered to you at this time. Also, I feel that the 7 of Swords is coming for you as like an advice, that now that the truth has been revealed and now that you know what direction you're going to go in, some of you, it's going to be in your best interest not to be deceptive about it, but don't go shouting it from the rooftops. Nobody needs to know what your plan is right now. Nobody needs to know what you're working on. If you're planning on leaving a relationship or moving out or cutting somebody off financially or leaving a job, nobody needs to know. Okay, I also feel this is kind of like, for some of you, it's be careful who you're going to for advice, right? Because you might think, okay, well, I can trust this person or trust that person, even though that person may be a trustworthy person. There's something here where it's like you have to keep this to yourself as you're moving forward. Okay, keep doing what you're doing, but you don't need everybody to know what it is that you're doing. Okay, I know 7 of Swords gets a bad rap. People will see 7 of Swords and they'll be like, oh my God, somebody has bad motives, or somebody's gonna try to steal something. And that can apply sometimes with 7 of Swords. But what I'm feeling here is that this is more of you kind of making a quiet getaway, making a quiet escape. Not everybody needs to know your business, okay? Not everybody needs to know what you're doing or where you're headed. Your next card here, my dears, is Ace of Swords. Now, This is a deck that I have shuffled very, 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 very thoroughly. Very thoroughly. Not my first time using it. But we have all swords. We have all swords coming up, right? So a lot of us are in our head right now. We're in our head. You're feeling conflicted mentally. That Three of Swords is telling us you have something emotionally that you've been dealing with, and you feel conflicted mentally. You're like, what do I do? How do I move forward? I'm feeling some certain kind of way, and it's really complicated. What do I do? Well, the fact that Ace of Swords is here is good, because Spirit has said, you know it's time to move forward. You're going to do it quietly. You're not going to go shouting from the rooftops. And Ace of Swords lets us know that whatever mental blockages that you may have had, like some of you may even be experiencing the crown chakra unblocking. I see that a lot with the Ace of Swords. So you're going to start seeing the bigger picture, and a lot of you are going to be receiving very creative ideas. And so what Spirit is saying, pay attention to the ideas that are coming in. Don't be quick to dismiss them, because a lot of the times what happens is we'll have an idea and then we're really excited about it. 5 minutes go by, half an hour goes by, and we're like, oh, that's never going to work. That's never going to work because of this, and that. Spirit says, hold on, wait a minute. Think about how the idea can work. Think about, okay, well, how can I, if I did encounter that problem, how could I get over it? How could I fix it? What's a good way around that, right? If you can train your mind to think this way, you are going to have a lot of successful ideas that you're going to be able to succeed at, because you're thinking ahead and you're thinking about what to do in the different scenarios or situations. So Ace of Swords, a lot of you are going to be receiving very, very intelligent, new ways of looking at things, that you're going to be able to have ideas and solutions to get out of this predicament. You know, how you're going to walk across that bridge, where you're going once you walk across that bridge, what you're doing, right? I do feel for a lot of you, this is a massive change. Like, I feel like you're about to change everything. You're changing your friends, who you talk to. You may even be kind of having to minimize contact with certain blood family for some of you. You might be changing a relationship. I feel those of you who have been in a very, very long-term relationships, that you've been with somebody for a really long time, are coming up with a creative way to where you can find a way to kind of find yourself, discover yourself, do the things you want to do. This is a general reading. Some of you, that might mean parting ways. For others of you, it could mean that you're sitting down and talking to your partner and coming up with a way where you do have a little bit of room to do what you need to do. For those of you who have been single for a very long time, I feel like these blockages, these things that you're doing, this bridge that you're crossing, it's taking you to soul family. It's taking you to a relationship. I feel the Ace of Swords is whatever your life has been, whatever your set way has been, it's changing. It's changing completely and totally to the opposite, but in a positive way, in a way in which you are welcoming. The next card here, see, what did I tell you guys? 6 of Wands. This is victory. This is triumph. And the thing that I love about 6 of Wands is it comes after 5 of Wands, obviously. But 5 of Wands is a card about struggle. It's a card about, fighting and argument and competition. It's a card about sometimes even inner struggle within yourselves, okay, where you're struggling within yourself. And the 6 of Wands is a victory. You're coming out of the struggle and you're coming out on top. Okay, so creative ideas, whatever this betrayal has been, whatever this disappointment has been, it looks like it's actually becoming something that is lifting you up to a much better place. That's like putting you in a much better situation. And you're not feeling as though, somebody else got the last laugh. You're feeling, and there's like a sense of dignity that I'm feeling with this too. I feel for a lot of you, there might even been like where you were put down a lot. Maybe you got made fun of a lot growing up, or maybe like certain family members didn't like, your side of the family and they looked at you some kind of way, or people were like looking down on you. I feel like a lot of you that have struggled with that, you're coming out of that. It's like you're coming out with your head held high, and you're showing this victorious version of yourself. Okay, I'm hearing 6 months is the time frame. to like the completion, to this victory. So whatever you're working on now, that level of finish line, for, again, it's a general reading, but for some of you it can be maybe 6 months from now or over the course of the next 6 months that you're going to be feeling this. We are coming up on a lunar eclipse, on a new moon eclipse. That could be also why I'm feeling that 6-month time frame, because the eclipse tends to last for about 6 months. But lots of transition, but positive transition. You're coming out on top. Your next card here, my darlings, is Page of Swords. And Page of Swords can be truth being revealed. It could also be that a lot of you are having the confidence to speak your truth, to speak up. I know Page of Swords also sometimes gets a negative rap as like, somebody who's like lurking in the shadows and gathering information about you. But I don't feel it in a negative way or negative sense. I feel like the victories, even though you're crossing that bridge, you're going out into new territory, you're living your life, you're leaving certain people behind, even though there might be people that you're not going to be in contact with anymore, I feel your success is going to be heard by them. I feel like there are people that are keeping tabs on you. Maybe they're watching social media. Some of you maybe are gonna end up on TV or on the news for positive reasons. For positive reasons. You might be getting some kind of notoriety. And so people are going to see, even the people that you're walking away from. Some of you have been keeping people in your life just because you want to see the looks on their faces when you come out of this struggle, right? Like the people that let you down, the people who weren't there for you, the people who talk bad on you. You're like, I'm just keeping them around because I want to see the looks on their faces when they see that, they couldn't do that to me. But Spirit is saying no. Spirit is saying you need to move away. And then when I say move away, let me clarify, I don't necessarily mean in a geographical sense. It's not going to be a physical move for every single one of you, but you need to move away from those energies or, spend less time around those people, cross that bridge, and that's when the victory is coming in. For some of you, the truth is being revealed to you so that when the success comes in, you know who not to share it with. The true colors are being shown to you now. Page of Swords also can indicate some of you are looking for a space, looking for a place. I just heard brick and mortar. Okay, brick and mortar, which is a term I used a lot before I started my YouTube channel. I was like, am I going to do a brick and mortar shop? Am I going to go online? And Spirit led me to like online, right? Obviously, you're here watching this now. But if you are doing something with a business, it could be where you're going to have a brick and mortar coming together in the next 6 months. Okay, that's very exciting for some of you. Again, this is a general reading. You may need a private reading. But the Page of Swords to me indicates here in the sense that you guys are I'm hearing looking for a place to land. So whether you're looking for a brick and mortar for a business, or you're looking to relocate, or you've been, some of you are having freedom in your work where you're going to be able to choose where you want to live. Like this whole remote thing, you're going to be able to continue long term. And so some of you are looking at where you want to live. Some of you are completely and totally going to be looking at, housing and, what is this area like? What is the life like here? So I do feel there's also a sense of like surveying, gathering information for roots, for the purpose of establishing roots. Alrighty, my darlings. Just a quick reading to say I am back. I thank you guys. I cannot thank you enough for your comments, your messages, all the love. I appreciate you all more than you know. There's been a lot going on, and I'm happy to share that with you guys. I just know a lot of people just want to watch the reading. I'm going to go back to weekly readings for each of the zodiac signs. You guys are going to get weekly readings again. Monthly love readings, I don't know. I'm on the fence about that. You guys let me know if you want monthly love readings or not. But I'm going to go back to the weekly messages around, love, family, business, whatever Spirit wants to talk to us about, the changing times. And then for the more spiritual stuff or keeping you guys posted with what's going on, let me know. Do you guys want videos? Do you want a podcast? Do you want a blog? And also let me know in the comments what kinds of videos or readings are going to be most beneficial, because I'm here to do what I can to help. That's the one thing I'm so blown away. The messages I've gotten since I've been away, I can't even fathom how much help a lot of you have expressed that you've received from just watching the videos, not even getting a reading with me. So let me know, guys. I might not answer every comment, but I do see them and I do pay attention to them. So please, please, please let me know what is going to be most helpful to all of you. Thanks for watching. And again, private readings are up again. Take care.